Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at
Blockchain and digital wallets,
digital wallets.
specifically a company called Empowch.
Empowch. They're trying to solve a problem that a lot of people may not know exists, but it's a big one.
Yeah.
It's called fragmentation.
Fragmentation. Basically, you have all of these different blockchains, each with their own digital wallets.
Right. It's like imagine you have a phone
Uh-huh.
and you can only call people who have the same exact brand of phone.
Right.
You're kind of missing out on a whole world of people that you could be talking to.
Exactly. It's true. It's a bit like being stuck in a walled garden.
Yeah, so it's slow, it's costly, and it's a real pain for users who
Yeah.
just want to be able to move their assets around freely. So we're going to be taking a look at Empowch's pitch deck today to see if they can actually solve this.
That's right. The digital wallet market is growing at an incredible pace.
And as it explodes, it seems like this fragmentation issue is only going to get worse.
Exactly. Back in 2013, there were only about 50 wallet providers and 100 million users. Today, those numbers have exploded to
Yeah.
1,200 providers and 2 billion users.
Wow.
And get this, they're projecting 5,000 providers and 4 billion users by 2030.
Oh my gosh. So as this market grows, this fragmentation issue could become a major roadblock to wider adoption.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility.
But Empatch thinks they have the solution.
They do.
And it's called the Cardano Stellar Wallet Interoperability Module,
Or CSWIM.
CSWIM,
That's right.
which is designed to act as kind of a universal translator
Yes.
between all these different digital wallets.
Right? No matter which blockchain they're on.
So instead of having to go through all these hoops to move assets between blockchains, CSWIM could make it as easy as sending an email,
That's the idea.
just like that.
Exactly.
And they're packing CSWIM with a lot of powerful features.
Mm-hmm.
A compliance-aware API, AI-driven automation,
Smart routing for efficient transaction.
smart routing,
And of course, multi-layered security.
multi-layered security. Okay, so let's unpack some of that.
Sure.
I get the multi-layered security part,
Uh-huh.
but what about these other features? For example, AI-driven automation.
Okay.
What does that mean for me as a user?
Well, imagine you're sending money to someone in another country, right?
Yeah.
CSWIM's AI can automatically handle things like currency conversions, compliance checks, and even finding the most efficient route for the transaction.
So it does all that for me in the background?
It all happens in the background, so the user experience is
Yes.
seamless and hassle-free.
That's really cool. And what about smart routing?
Okay, so smart routing.
How does that reduce cost for me?
Think of it like choosing the fastest route on your GPS.
Okay.
CSWIM analyzes different transaction paths and selects the one with the lowest fees. This saves users money and ensures faster transaction times.
So it's not just connecting the wallets, it's kind of like optimizing the entire transaction process?
That's exactly right.
Okay, I'm impressed. But why focus on Cardano and Stellar wallets in particular? What's so special about these two ecosystems?
That's a great question. Cardano is known for its strong security
Okay.
and its focus on sustainability,
Mm-hmm.
while Stellar is all about speed and low transaction fees.
So they're kind of like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah,
They complement each other.
exactly. They fit together really well.
By connecting them, it seems like Empouch is aiming to create a really powerful synergy between these two.
Absolutely.
But I gotta say, those 8 steps involved in CSWIM's process that are laid out in the pitch deck,
Yeah,
they sound kind of intimidating. Can you maybe just break it down for us
Sure.
in a way that's easy to understand?
of course. So imagine you're sending money to a friend
Okay.
who uses a different digital wallet on another blockchain.
Yeah.
On your end, you simply initiate the transaction,
Okay.
just like you would with any other digital payment.
Uh-huh.
Behind the scenes, CSWIM kicks in, acting like a bridge between the two blockchains.
So I don't even have to worry about any of the technical details.
You don't have to worry about any of the technical details at all.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
CSWIM handles everything, converting currency,
Right.
ensuring compliance, and moving the funds securely to your friend's wallet.
Wow.
It's like magic,
That sounds really cool.
but with a lot of clever technology working behind the scenes.
Okay, so Empouch is creating this really seamless user experience
Right?
while tackling all these complex challenges of interoperability in the background.
Exactly.
But how are they planning to make money from this? Their pitch deck mentions a SaaS model.
Yes.
But I'm not really sure what that means in this context.
It's actually quite straightforward.
Okay.
Empowch is offering CSWIM as a service to financial institutions and other digital wallet providers.
Okay.
They'll charge based on how much the API is used.
So the more transactions that are processed through CSWIM,
Uh-huh.
the more revenue Empouch makes.
Exactly.
So it's a win-win situation.
Yeah.
Wallet providers get to offer this amazing service
Mhm.
to their users,
Yeah,
and Empouch gets paid for providing it.
a great model.
That's a really smart model, but it's not just that. It's a little bit more nuanced than that.
Right. You're right. In addition to the usage-based fees, they also plan to offer advanced API features
Okay.
and charge for their smart routing capabilities.
So they have multiple streams of revenue.
Exactly. Multiple revenue streams.
Okay, that's a really solid foundation for a business.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're onto something big here.
And their pitch deck outlines a pretty clear breakdown of how they'll allocate these funds.
Okay.
They're dividing it into three main areas: product and compliance sales, and marketing and operations, and legal.
But they're not just throwing money at the problem.
No, not at all.
They actually have a strategic plan.
They have a very strategic plan.
I like that.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that stand out to you in that plan?
Well, they're prioritizing the development of the CSWIM API.
Okay.
And securing agreements with other digital wallets right from the start.
So a very hands-on, practical approach.
Exactly. They're also planning a pilot program between a Stellar and a Cardano wallet to test and refine the technology.
So real-world testing.
Real-world testing.
Before they release it out into the wild.
Absolutely. And they're not stopping there.
Okay.
They're already thinking about scaling the API to onboard 10 wallets within 18 months.
Wow.
And they're even looking into grants from Cardano Catalyst and the Stellar Development Fund to further support their development.
That's a smart move. Using those grant opportunities could really help them grow their business.
Yeah. And they even have plans for something called an AI orchestrator.
An AI orchestrator.
AOs.
Okay.
They're really embracing the power of AI to streamline everything.
Sounds like they're building a really intelligent system. That's exciting.
It is.
But with all these ambitious plans, how are they going to get this off the ground?
Right.
The pitch deck mentions a go-to-market strategy. What does that look like?
They're taking a phased approach.
Okay.
Which I think is wise.
Makes sense.
In the first 3 months, they're focusing on securing those agreements with Cardano and Stellar wallets.
Right. So kind of a proof of concept.
Exactly. Then from months 4 to 6, they'll be building and testing CSWIM and their operational AI AIS.
Okay. So a very measured approach. Test the waters before diving in head first.
Exactly.
What happens after that initial testing phase?
Assuming everything goes according to plan, they'll start scaling the API to onboard a total of 10 wallets in months 7 to 12.
Okay. But what about marketing?
Okay.
How are they planning to reach potential users and partners?
They're using a very compelling narrative,
Oh.
building the SWIFT for digital wallets.
Ooh, that's catchy.
Right.
I like it.
SWIFT is the gold standard
Right.
for international financial transactions.
Exactly. So they're really positioning themselves as the go-to solution
Yeah.
for digital wallets.
They're going to be attending FinTech conferences, pitch events, investor summits.
Wow. So they're really pulling out all the stops.
They are. They're serious about getting the word out.
But how are they going to make sure they're reaching the right audience?
They're bringing in 2 business development consultants to lead outreach efforts,
Okay.
securing MOUs with digital wallets, banks,
Banks.
and even mobile money operators.
Mobile money operators. That's interesting. So they're thinking globally.
They are, according to their pitch deck, over 60% of mobile money operators currently lack international remittance services.
Wow. That's a massive untapped market.
It is.
And you think about the impact that this could have
Right.
on those underserved communities.
It is impact.
Bringing them into the digital economy could be truly transformative.
Absolutely. It aligns with their mission of financial inclusion.
It's not just about building a technology, it's about empowering people and creating a more equitable financial system.
That's exactly right.
This feels bigger than just one company.
It does.
This feels like the beginning of a movement,
Yeah.
a collective effort to kind of break down these financial barriers
Yeah.
and connect the world in a new way.
Yeah. They seem to be approaching this with a realistic outlook.
Okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
That they're not just wearing rose-colored glasses.
Right. They're aware of the potential pitfalls.
But let's go back to those projected numbers for a second.
Okay.
What does this all mean for the average person? If Empowch succeeds, how will their lives be different?
Imagine a world where you can send money to anyone, anywhere in the world, instantly, securely, affordably,
Wow.
regardless of what type of digital wallet they use.
So we started out just looking at this problem of fragmentation
Right.
in the digital wallet space. And then we uncovered Empowch's solution.
Yeah.
And now we're envisioning this future
Right.
where interoperability is everywhere.
Really exciting.
Like we've zoomed out from
Mhm.
this one little pixel,
Yeah.
and now we're seeing the whole picture.
And that's what's so great about these deep dives.
Yeah.
They help us
Yeah.
connect the dots,
Yeah.
recognize patterns, and understand how these seeming like isolated innovations
Right.
can have far-reaching consequences.
Absolutely. So to wrap things up,
Okay.
Empowch is on a mission
They are.
to solve the problem of digital wallet fragmentation with this C-SWIM technology.
Yeah, and they have a solid Plan A talented team.
Yeah,
And a vision that extends far beyond just the world of finance.
they're really showing us the power of interoperability,
Yes.
and their approach could inspire similar solutions in a wide range of industries.
And that raises a really important question for you to think about.
Oh, what's that?
What other sectors could benefit from this kind of interoperability?
That's a great question.
What barriers could be broken down?
Yeah,
What new possibilities could emerge?
the future is full of possibility.
It is.
And sometimes it just takes a little spark of innovation to ignite a revolution.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep diving deep.